What's up, YouTube? As you can see, I'm finally back with a new Lego dock video. This one is for iPhone 6s with cases. So as you can see, I finally got a case for mine to model with, and it fits quite nicely. So this one is just for iPhone 6s. It's not for iPhone 6 Pluses. But you should be able to, if you're inspired enough. All it needs is probably a bit wider. But this one for now is just for iPhone 6s. Probably will work for smaller iPhones like the iPhone 5, maybe even iPod Touches. But just so you know, it is only for cases for now. But I know this is a long time coming. A lot of you guys have been very patient with me. So hopefully this will fit for most cases. I can't say all cases because obviously I don't know for sure. But hopefully it should work. So if you build it and find that it doesn't work, please just let me know and we'll see how we can fix it. But for now, let's go ahead and get started. First thing you're going to want to do is put your phone in its case. I typically use a thinner, kind of lighter one, but for this video I'm going to use one that's kind of thicker and sturdier. That way you can see that this dock is kind of more appropriate for those kinds of cases, like I think LifeProof and OtterBox and those kinds of thick cases that are kind of nice and sturdy. So next what you're going to do is find all the Lego pieces that you're going to need for this dock. I listed all the piece names and the quantities used in the video description, so you can kind of refer to that throughout the video if you need to. So go ahead and pause the video, come back, shop around if you don't have those pieces, and then we can go ahead and get started. First part we're going to build is the cable holder that's going to actually hold the charging cable itself. So what you want to do is have your phone in its case, because you're going to kind of measure off of that. Take your cable and then just kind of pop it into that little 1x2 clip piece. So take that, add a 1x2 plate, I think that's called a plate, yeah, plate, add it on top of that. Take a 1x6, add it to the bottom of that, and then your other 1x2 plates and add those to the sides. Then take a 2x4 brick and then another 2x4 brick, add those there, and then let's see, whoops, a 1x6 plate, tile, 1x6 tile, whoops, add it there, pop that back in, a 1x2 plate tile, 1x2 tile, and then a 2x4 tile, add those to the front there, another 2x4 tile, and then what is this, 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 1x10 brick, add it there, and then 1x2 tile. So what you're going to want to do is then take your phone with the case on and then kind of pop it in and just pull or push the cable through until it's kind of stands snugly on its own. That way you can kind of adjust before you build it into the rest of the dock. Now this extra clip piece I kind of put over here just to have an extra little holding part to keep it in there. You might find it necessary or not, you know, depending on your tastes, but I kind of liked it there. So that's just gonna give it a bit of extra holding when you put the rest in there. Next you're gonna build the base itself. So take a 6x12 plate, 2 1x4 bricks, and then 2 1x2 hinges. Those are going to go on the sides here, I think 2 in and then 1 in, just like that. And then these little hinge pieces are going to go behind those on the side here. So then you're going to want to take your kind of cable holder piece, and then on the side where it's kind of, you've got that indentation there, you're going to hold the cable there and just make sure that it's held on the hinges but not attached to those bricks. Those bricks are going to be what's kind of tilting it back. So you want to make sure that it's kind of on that little slant there. And after that, all you're going to do is take your other bricks, like the 1x4 arch piece, that's going to let the cable through the actual dock. And then 1x10, add that to the front. 1x3, 1x3, and your other bricks, 1x6s, and you're just going to build it up from there. So you're going to build it up. I kind of like to alternate, you know, so that pieces aren't kind of, two 1x6s aren't on top of 1x6s, so I kind of take two 1x4s, add those to the sides, two 1x12s, front and back, and then another two 1x6s, sides, and then two 1x10s, front and back. Alright, here's where it's going to get a little tricky, because depending on the size of your case, like the thickness, you're going to want to build it up to kind of keep it from falling backwards, because if it goes back too far, it's going to be a little unstable and kind of fall back on itself. So you want to make sure that this is what I'm going to show you is how I did it for my case and what fit for me. If it doesn't work for you, or you need to build up a little more, of course you're obviously free to do that. So you can just try it out, and then if it works, good. If it doesn't, you know, can try on your own. So I'm just going to show you what I did. So take a 2x12 plate and a 1x10 plate, and attach that 1x10 plate to the bottom of the 2x12, and attach that to the front. Alright, then you're going to take a, let's see, two 1x3 plates, a 1x12 plate, attach it to the back there, and then, let's see, a 2x10 plate and a 1x10 brick, and attach that to the bottom there, and do the same thing that you did on the front. That way you get that nice kind of seamless inside where you don't really see any Legos, or Lego bricks, sorry. And then two 1x4 plates, attach those to the sides there. And then finally a 2x10 plate. And then you're just going to add your little tiles, that's a 1x8, to all this, so that you kind of cover up, whoops, all those little Lego nubs. So obviously this part is kind of up to you on how you want to cover it. You can use wider pieces, longer pieces. This is kind of just partly what I had lying around and partly what I think kind of looked good. So obviously it's up to you to decide what you kind of want. But as you can see, it kind of gives it a nice little step look. But that building up on the back is also going to help the phone itself kind of stand up. So I'm going to hook this in. Whoop. So that you can see it does indeed work. And then boop, just pop it in. So there you go. There's your Lego iPhone dock. And remember, if you have, say, maybe an iPhone 6 Plus, what you're going to want to do is just, I would think what should work is simply adding one space wider on each side, so that instead of, you know, 6x12 footprint, you have like a 6x, what would that be, 14 footprint. And then the same design should work. You're just going to kind of make all those pieces on the inside and the outside just one, or I guess two technically, wider. So obviously I don't have my own iPhone 6 to model with, but I could possibly make a build if people are interested. So let me know in the comments. Let's see, anything else? I think that's about it. So thanks for watching. Please comment, rate, and subscribe. Do whatever you want. Let me know if this works for you. If it doesn't, just put it in the comments. If you have some kind of weird case, like I don't know, I know some have like flaps at the bottom for those docks. I don't know if those would really fit very well. So if it doesn't, just let me know. We'll kind of work it out, see what we can do. But otherwise, there you go. Thanks for watching.